All right, Ty Billin, here we go with this shit, right? This dude right here, Eli Billin, says, I know y'all not blaming DK. Laugh my ass off. Geno threw it into triple coverage damn near. Yeah, it wasn't a good route, but throw it away or check down, right? And then he had to use emojis and shit like a grown-ass man flirting and shit, right? Can we just talk like men out here? You got dudes who got to use emojis like they flirting and stuff. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so now we can see the All-22 here, and we can see what everybody is running. And first and foremost, you can see, I don't know how the hell this dude got triple coverage, but this is the stuff you see on the internet, right? And people will repair that. There's no triple coverage there. How is that triple coverage? What are we doing here, right? All right, so let's break this down right here. First and foremost, what will you know that the corner, you got over-under coverage here, right? You're going to notice that the corner, he doesn't do anything, no rerouting or anything. He actually takes inside leverage. He's giving up the sideline. He's giving up the sideline. If my man right here is running this out route, right, to the sideline, it's perfect. He gave it up, right? Like a Kardashian sister, right? He gave it up easy. This man would not have been able to help if he runs the correct route where it was thrown to, right? So let's go. Right, we'll break that down right there. So look at that. He immediately takes inside leverage, right? So he's playing that inside leverage, but there's going to be an outbreaking route. So he's screwed, right? They just don't want to get beat over the top, right? So this almost like they would rather just give up the sideline route. So if he's running right here, bang, you see right here, Geno's about to throw the ball, right? The ball's going to be going out towards the sideline. That man snapped that bad boy off, right, at the very least, even if it's short of the sticks, because I forgot to say that, right? I believe they had a false start, so they were behind the sticks 5 yards anyway, right? So it's 1st and 15 from the 12-yard line with 55 seconds left and 0 timeouts. You need chunk plays, right? So at the very least, that'll be a pretty good chunk play to get out of bounds. You're not wasting that much time right there, right? Can we all agree on that? And can we at least all agree that there's no triple coverage right here? Right? No triple coverage right there. And my man sells out. He's not even running a route. I don't even know what route that is. What route would go like that? Right? He starts to pull up. Look how tall he is right here. Right? He's standing tall and talented while running because I don't know. Mental lapse or something like that. He's not running. He's running and not looking. He doesn't. I don't even know why I'm explaining this shit. Right? Anybody with half a brain or half a football brain could see like this was on this guy. All right. That's not to say that DK Metcalf is a terrible player or anything, or he should be traded or some of the shit that's going on in the comments. I don't even react to that stuff, right? That's emotions and shit like that, right? I said it before. I don't think he's that good of a route runner, and I think he has shaky hands, but he's still an athletic freak, and he has his role on the team, right? But I said it before. Jackson Smith-Njigba's the guy who should be running routes like this. He's going to get there. Or Tyler Lockett. We've seen Tyler Lockett do this 50 million times. Why not rearrange your guys and put DK Metcalf here and have him run vert, right? If he's just going to run vert, right? Get him on the inside, run vert right here and threaten and widen out, right? And then get the route runner dudes who have, look at this, man. There's nothing but air, space, and opportunity right here. And this dude said triple coverage. People say this shit, then you have other people who will parrot it, right? They just say it just to say it, right? That's why they got to use emojis and shit to try to, you know what I'm saying, ease the pain of not knowing what the hell is going on here, right? See it from this direction. So people were talking about this right here against Oluwatimi. It's a hell of a move. Look at that. That's dope. That's the White Freeney dope. But look at your man right here. Do you see this pandemic separation, right? Social distancing being practiced right here by this cornerback. That man snapped that off. How in the hell does he not catch this pass? How does he not catch it? I'm confused about this, right? This cornerback had no resistance right there. He gave up the outside on that right there. But look, my man's ran an extra few yards and he's just now jogging and turning around right there. The ball was perfectly thrown to where he was supposed to be. I don't even know what else to tell you. Now, look, I just went back and watched the TV copy. I told you, if Mark Sanchez is on the TV copy, I instantly hit mute. But listen to what Mark Sanchez said.
Well, Geno's upset. He's expecting DK Metcalf to break that route off there. DK kind of oozes out of the top and stays vertical, kind of quits at the top right there, and Geno's expecting him to jump in front of the safety's face. And that's a timing route all the way, those bench 7 corner routes. That's why you got to come flat underneath those deep defenders. Geno visibly upset.
Sanchez even said Geno visibly upset. Right? You can see that on the telecast there. And you could also see DK Metcalf's reaction as he was very dejected. Clearly, I mean, if you don't, you'd have to be a complete hater to not be able to read that situation if you were a grown-ass adult and still come to the conclusion that that was on Geno Smith. So the dude also said, check it down. Who in the hell would check this down? This doesn't even make sense, right? Coming right here, back, look, count the steps, right? Pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back foot hits, he cocks and fires. That's all in rhythm. In fact, didn't Mark Sanchez just say that? That's a timing play. So that's all in rhythm. When that 5th step hits right there, he's cocking and firing. Your man should be right here starting to break that bad boy off, and it's that easy, getting to the sidelines. Right? I don't know why you would check it down in that instance. You hit your 5th step and then check it down? To do what? You gonna check it down so he can get tackled and you can lose 20 seconds? Right? You have already had everyone jogging down the field, right? Or running down the field here, jogging in DK's instance, but running down the field. So they're gonna have to go line back up. You checked it down and he probably got tackled in bounds. That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know how I'm responding to that shit. That's goofy as fuck right there, right? But come on, man. What are we doing here? Well, we wanted to see everyone, it's a rhythm and timing play. Are you going to throw it to the middle of the field with all these guys in line to help right here? These are harder throws. This is the path of least resistance right here to the sideline, and it allows you to save clock. And there's nobody over there. There's no triple coverage, none of that shit like that. Come on, man. What the fuck are we doing out here, man? People like that, I'm telling you, man, they ruin the sport on social media, in my opinion, right? Once again, great move right here on Oluwatimi, but it had no effect on this because he hit that 5th step and he cocked and fired. It was all in rhythm, right? You want him to hit Zach Charbonnet off the 5th step when he has progressions he has to read, and these people claim to actually know the sport? That doesn't even make sense, man. Come on, what are we doing here, man? Like I said before, listen, I'm not Geno Smith. I don't give a shit about Geno Smith, right? This is not my team. I cover this team for a living. I didn't always cover Seattle for a living. You guys never heard of me until 4 seasons ago when people ran down on me very hard, right, when I'm a pause, right? No Diddy right there, right? When I was covering the Atlanta Falcons and they played the Seahawks, right? And people, you got to cover the Seahawks and this and that. After a couple of weeks or whatever like that, or however many days, I obliged, and here we are with this, right? But I don't actually run the Seattle Seahawks. Contrary to popular belief, right? All I do is dissect what's on the film. I'm not trotting Geno Smith out there. Direct your ire to your coach and to your general manager, neither of which I am. So I don't understand this right here, right? This man does not play for my team. None of these cats play for my team when I'm behind this mic anyway, right? Even my actual team, I'm still going to be neutral, right? That's just what it is. That's how I came up in the business, right? I was 7 years into the business before anybody who covers this or who watches the Seattle Seahawks even heard of me, right? I was already even balling on YouTube before then as well. So come on, man. Stop the dumb shit, right? You guys come with this nut shit, man. Y'all got to stop it, right? Don't come down north with the dumb shit, all right? So direct your ire. I wish they would just go ahead and move on from the situation so I could cover what I wanted to cover, right? I only obliged because you had Russell Wilson at the time, right? And I thought everybody liked the dude, and I didn't want to cover Matt Ryan, and everybody hated the dude, and I thought same type of shit. I used to have to do the same shit with Matt Ryan, explain certain plays and shit. When I want to talk about DB work, I want to talk about linebacker shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about trench play. I want to talk about shit like that, wide receiver technique and shit like that. But I would always have to focus on Geno Smith because he's a topic of conversation all the time with the Seattle Seahawks. I just wish that would go away, right, if I'm going to do this coverage. That's my only gripe right there. But other than that, man, it is what it is. So Merry Christmas to everyone out there who's not a bullshit-ass, goofball-ass, sissy-fi hater. And much love to all the people, man, who support Todd Billin, man. I got much love for everybody out there, and we rock hard in the comment section. All right, so keep it going. Keep it rocking with your boy Todd Billin right here. And don't throw check downs when you're in the middle of a 5-step drop. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Merry Christmas.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.